Previously on Town Hall 10 Free to Play, we knocked out some special events for some free XP and magic items. Today is the start of Clan War Leagues, but with 3 hours until go time, let's try out Baby Dragon farming to see if it's good or not. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Joe, and welcome back for episode 17 of the Town Hall 10 Free-to-Play series. This is that series where we took a max Town Hall 6, and we played through Town Hall 7, Town Hall 8, Town Hall 9, and now we have currently made it to Town Hall 10. And as you can see, we are in our first matchup of the Clan War Leagues with 2 hours and 55 minutes in preparation day, so obviously you can tell that the next video is going to be our attack and how we perform in this first war. Don't know what the matchup's going to look like yet, so we might have a even matchup, or we might have a serious mismatch, and I might have to face off against a Town Hall 12 or something, but we'll see how that works out tomorrow. Fingers crossed on that one. So as we get into the main base, we're going to take a look at what's been going on this base. And so as you can see, we've gotten all of our cannons up to level 12 and all of our archer towers, they are also level 12 now. So we've been working with this baby dragon army. This was suggested multiple times by multiple comments in the previous week's episodes. And from the very beginning of this series, we've been using different armies. And that's one of the best things about this series is I like to try out different stuff and give you my honest opinion on things. So we know that the P.E.K.K.A.s do very well. We know that the goblins are really good. We also know that a good solid Barch is really good. And we're going to start working with some of these baby dragons. And as you can see in my attack log, they've been doing quite well. Now, our army consists of 24 baby dragons, but this can also be translated down to Town Hall 9 as well, because we have level 2 baby dragons, which are available at Town Hall 9. And obviously, it would be only 22 baby dragons for those of you that are Town Hall 9. So you can use this army either as a Town Hall 9, Town Hall 10. Heck, you could probably use it as a Town Hall 11 as well. But you'll notice that it has been quite consistent. Now, you're going to see a lot of red in there because I'm a firm believer that you don't really want to use all of your army when you're using this one. You don't want to drop all 24 baby dragons. You want to try to get in, get the loot, and get out. So far, after using this army, I found it to be quite amazing because it does serve exactly for what it is, a farming attack strategy. And for a lot of you players out there, I believe that you have a misconception on what a farming attack strategy actually means. It does not mean that you're going out and trying to 3-star a base, and it does not mean that you should even care about winning. You should be finding dead bases like this where you have gold and elixir available in the pumps and mines, very easily accessible, and you're going to use a very cheap army to steal those resources, get out of the raid as quickly as possible, retrain an army, and go back out and do it again. This is how you collect resources very, very fast. Now, we're using 24 baby dragons, but that does not mean that I'm going to use all 24 baby dragons. Nor do you need to use heroes for this army either. You can put your heroes down for upgrade. I'm only using them here because we have the Clan War Leagues going on and I have them available, so why not use your heroes to do a little bit of funneling? But the concept of this attack is to use your baby dragons, spacing them out, that way you can take advantage of their rage effect and allow them to pick off resources out of the mines, out of the elixir pumps, and then once they get very close to each other, they will lose that effect if you are unaware. Now, I feel like this is very viable for both Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 9 because Town Hall 9s also have baby dragons, and you should be able to find a lot of dead resources like such. Use this army. It costs about 114,000 elixir, but if you're not using the entire army, you're still going to be profiting. So in this situation here, we steal about 700,000 golden elixir off the base, so we do profit about 600,000 elixir off of this army, even though it costs about 114,000. We're not going to use the whole army. I think I only used 9 baby dragons. So you're going to notice that the baby dragons were used in order to pick off the resources, the queens kind of tying up some of the defenses. Once those baby dragons come together like such, you're going to notice that they will lose their rage effect, but they are still able to steal resources out of that elixir storage, and then you're going to move on to the gold storage. Now, there's dark elixir left on the base, but that's not necessarily my biggest focus because I'm basically maxed out on dark elixir at the moment, and I need to spend some off. So the main focus here is to try to get everything on the outsides of the base and keep it simple. Use a cheap army like such, and you'll notice that I still had 15 baby dragons left in my army. So there's your army right there, sorta. We're going to go back out and do a live one now. All right, so we have our army ready. We're going to go ahead and put our Barb King down. We have a max of 200,000 dark elixir sitting there, and I don't want to go out and do any more raiding without being able to collect any more dark elixir. So we're going to put that king down. Since we are in Clan War, we're going to use a book of heroes that was given to us in our silver pass last month. So that works out really well. And now we have both king and queen at level 30. That is absolutely phenomenal. Only 10 more levels to go though. That's where it sucks. All right, so we have, looks like a 4 times boost still going on, and let's see if we can find ourselves a dead base real quick. Here we go. This is a really nice base right here. It is a Town Hall 9, but again, we don't really care what Town Hall level it is. We have 500,000 gold and 495,000 elixir available on the base. Now, where is it at? This is very simple. If you guys do not know this, check the little box on the side of the gold mine, and then also check the window on the elixir pump, and you should be able to determine that there is a lot of resources. Obviously, once you start targeting it, you'll notice that the resources available on the base will reduce quickly. So we're going to go ahead and drop another baby dragon there. We're going to see if we can take down the base. One of the best things about this army is that you could pull off a win. You can grab a 1-star off of the base if you don't want to keep losing over and over and over again, but you need to make sure that you're not dropping all of your baby dragons at once. There's really absolutely no need to spam your baby dragons. It's not necessarily any more or less effective. Actually, spamming them all together, realistically, they lose their rage effect and they become slightly weaker than what they currently are. All right, so we're going to go ahead and drop a baby dragon over there, and you'll notice that they're working their way inside the base, but once they get latched onto a hero like such, they will follow that hero inside the base and get taken out by the air defenses. Now, I don't really see any reason to use a free spell just yet, but we do have those free spells available just in case we do come into range of any resources that have air defenses on top of them, and they're only level 1, so it's not like they last very long anyways. All right, so let's go ahead and drop some more baby dragons there. We're down to 16 remaining. Remember, we're not trying to use all of them. We want to try to hold on to them because we're saving elixir here. We don't want to spend all of our elixir. It's just kind of pointless, and it's a little bit redundant if you do that. You're just kind of wasting your army if you're doing that. Now, we do have a fast-paced archer tower there. It's putting a hurting on that baby D, but the baby D is able to get rid of the gold there or collect it. And then we also have a queen that is targeting our baby dragon as well. So we can go ahead and freeze her and shut her down for a moment and allow that baby dragon to take her out. Very nice. So we're going to be able to collect a little bit more percentage up here. Let's go ahead and drop baby dragon there. We have some gold right here. And let's see what else we got available. We have some dark elixir right there, but we have to worry about that air defense right there. So let's see if we can try to grab that, and we'll use a freeze spell maybe. Yep, let's go ahead and drop a freeze spell there. And the baby dragon's able to grab that drill. Very nice. And let's go ahead and drop some there. We're up to 41%, so we should be able to snag the win off of this base. Now, things will obviously get a little bit better for us once we upgrade our baby dragons. We have not done so just yet. All right, so we're down to 10 baby dragons. Where is there any more resources up here? So the rest of the golden elixir is available, is inside the storages deeper into the base. Not really too concerned about that. So let's go ahead and drop this baby dragon to grab this location of dark elixir, and we're up to 43%. 45%, and I'm going to go ahead and bail on this raid, guys. I don't care about the win. That we're not going to be able to grab any more resources, and even though we took a reduction of 24 trophies, we still walked away with over 400,000 gold in elixir. And a few moments later, we were able to find another dead base. Now, we have a lot of our resources on the top side of the base, but again, we have over 400,000 elixir and gold available on this base. So we're going to go ahead and drop a baby dragon over here, and realistically, we have our king and queen, so we should be able to pull off a win. But we want to walk away with as many baby dragons as possible and try not to use our entire army. So let them work for a minute, see where they're going to move to, see what they're going to target, see what they're going to take out before you start dropping other baby dragons. So we got some over here being targeted by an archer tower and a wizard tower. So let's go ahead and drop one here. Actually, that didn't work out. It moved over to a barracks instead. So we'll have to come back to that one here in a moment. So let's go ahead and do this. Drop one back here. Let's drop a baby dragon there. Let's go ahead and speed this process up a little bit. We don't necessarily need to spend a lot of time on these bases. Let's go ahead and drop a few. We're down to 15 baby dragons remaining in our army. We might need to drop our king and queen to try to compensate a little bit and speed this process up. But again, this is one of the things I like about this army, and it's just really, really nice because it's very easy. It's very simple. It's not a very challenging army to use. You kind of be patient here. Be patient with the baby dragons. See where they're at. See where they're going. We got a baby dragon that we're going to need to protect right here with an air defense and an archer tower. Drop the freeze spell and save the baby dragon to grab the elixir out of that pump. And I think we're up to 35%. So let's go ahead and drop a king and a queen. Let's try to preserve the life. Now, our hero levels are going to play a role in securing the win. I don't think we need to use any more baby dragons here. We should be good. King is being targeted by 2 different archer towers. Queen's going to target the gold storage. We're going to need to use that King's ability. He will crack through the wall, and we're up to 40% in this raid. Now, we can drop a baby dragon right here if we want to grab the rest of this elixir in that storage. Let's go ahead and freeze that air defense, and the Queen and the King are inside the base now. So the Queen's working on a few things. We might need to use her ability. That way she can secure a little bit more percentage and grab the win. Let's use her ability right there. She's going to take out an archer tower, mortar, cannon, and an air sweeper, secure the win right there, and that's where we're going to walk away with 13 baby dragons still remaining in our queue. We got a bulk of the loot. We missed out on a little bit of the elixir right there. So once you move out of the attack, go back to your army, make sure you go back in and train another one. This works out really well when you're using a training potion as well. Train the next army, and you should be ready to go back out and do it again. You'll see I got 24 baby dragons, so I think we're going to go back out and do one more raid. Let me go find a base real quick. All right, so I think this is a really good base to finish up this video on. We have over 500,000 gold and 500,000 elixir to snag off of this base, and we might be able to use some of our freeze spells to show you where you can place those. Now remember, even though we have all this gold and elixir stacked on top of each other, we're not really too concerned about dropping all of our baby dragons. This is how you conserve elixir for upgrades in your laboratory if that's something you're working on, or if you're doing like your army camps or barracks. Again, this can be used for both Town Hall 10 and Town Hall 9, I believe. I mean, I really feel there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to use it as a Town Hall 9. I'm a little surprised that we did not use it at Town Hall 9 because it's very, very simple. Queen on baby dragon. The Queen's obviously going to win, so we're going to drop another baby dragon there to take her out and possibly snag a little bit more resources there. Now, there is an air defense that's tucked inside the base right there, so we're going to have to worry about that. Let's grab a little bit more gold there. We're down to 18 baby dragons. Let's drop a baby dragon there. Let's drop a baby dragon there and see how much they can snag on their own before being taken out by the air defense. Go ahead and drop a freeze spell down there to shut that air defense down from taking out our baby dragon. And we got baby dragon working over here under fire from a hidden Tesla as well as an archer tower. Let's go ahead and drop another one there. That's going to leave us with exactly 15 baby dragons remaining, and I believe we've gotten a bulk of the loot off the base. Now, naturally, you could persist and continue to take out and pick off buildings and use the rest of your army, but I'm going to personally choose not to because I'm saving up my elixir. We're doing wall upgrades right now, so I am choosing to bail on this attack and take the loss because I want the loot. I want to get out, train another army. Like I showed you before, get out of the army or out of the attack and check your army, and obviously we have an army ready to go. Train those troops back again, and you'll be able to go back out and do it again. So it's really just a repetitive cycle, and it's very, very simple to do. And this obviously, as you can tell, our loot has racked up really fast. We're up to 700,000 gold and over 500,000 elixir that we could use on our walls. But we do have 2 builders available, so I think we're ready to start putting down a wizard tower and start working on the first stage of the next level wizard towers that are available on this base. And then I think our next option is going to be taking our Inferno towers up again. So, I mean, we got another level to go on the cannons, another level to go on the archer towers, but our defenses are starting to come together really, really well. So that's just another method for you. That's one of the best things about this series, as I've mentioned before in the past episodes, is that I like to use different armies and show you different things. So this is just another method I find to be quite easy and should not be very difficult, but you got to be patient with it. Again, if I didn't mention earlier in the video, good luck in your Clan War League matchups, and stay tuned because we will definitely be sharing what I'm going to be doing in my matchups. Hopefully I get some even matchups, but there's definitely no promises there. We've seen it in the past. Some serious mismatches. It happens every single time. Heck, we might have to face off against the Town Hall 10. Good luck to me. If you enjoyed today's content, make sure you leave a like on the video, and if you need any additional video support, click one of those links over there. We will see you in the next one, guys. Take care.